22nd of May, 2025, and I had a busy late morning and I just got back home. I did want to talk about Annie Jacobsen because over my week-long break, I did re-listen to an audiobook, and if you listen to it at 1.2 speed, it's 16 hours and 11 minutes long, and so it's called Operation Paperclip by Annie Jacobsen. She's written numerous books. I also have her book on Area 51. I've listened to it as well via audiobook, but it's not as interesting to me as Operation Paperclip. I think it was fascinating. I've talked about it many times before, but I feel like she is absolutely someone that has summarized it the most thoroughly. She again, the most advanced research and broken down in a way that I think it's beyond comparison for other people that have discussed it. She gives a lot of names as well, and so I was just looking to see if Operation Paperclip was actually online anywhere, but it got me onto this one. So I'm just interested to see what she has to say about this. The title is DARPA, Biometrics, and the Surveillance State is Tracking Everyone, from journalist Annie Jacobsen. And so I'm going to play it out. I'm going to put this on Rumble Premium only because I need to have at least 5 hours of premium content a month, or I don't qualify or requalify for the content creator program. And so at some point I will do that, and then I will start the video. It's not showing up. There we go. And now it is. Good.
Become a sustaining member of the Commonwealth Club for just $10 a month. Join today.
Hello and welcome to today's online program from the Commonwealth Club of California. I'm John Zipper, the club's Vice President of Media and Editorial. The Commonwealth Club has, of course, shifted from in-person programs to online events during the pandemic. This is the latest in more than 360 online programs we have presented since March, and we are grateful to our viewers for making these programs possible. We appreciate your considering supporting the club, and if you wish to do so, please text the word DONATE to 415-329-4231 or visit the club's website at commonwealthclub.org. If you are watching our program live on YouTube today, we invite you to submit questions for our guest and author of the new book, First Platoon. She will be in conversation with Max Brooks, a fellow at the Modern War Institute at West Point and author of the books World War Z and Devolution. Annie Jacobsen is well known.
She's been on Joe Rogan. I've shared those videos before, those interviews. God, it's been years. But again, I've shared her stuff and interviews that she's done, and I think she's great. I think that a lot more people, I hope she gets more traction. And again, it just helps with these people that were part of Operation Paperclip, people that are still really key in departments where it's important that the truth gets out there, but these people are consistently covering things up. And she's giving names. And so she's making it very easy and sharing that there's people that are part of the academic fields, the legal fields, Holocaust survivors or victims, or sorry, the people that they lost people during the wars, but specifically World War II, and how these people were hired by the American government. Anyways, I'm going to let her speak on DARPA and biometrics and stuff. I don't know if she's going to be talking about that stuff in this, but we'll see.
Her bestsellers, The Pentagon's Brain, Area 51, and Operation Paperclip. In her latest book, First Platoon, she investigates the age of biometrics and technology that will allow the government to identify anyone, anywhere, at any time. She delves into the Pentagon's abilities to utilize iris scans, fingerprint scans, voice patterning, detection by odor, gait, and more to track human patterns, as well as the ethical questions raised by what Ms. Jacobsen calls a burgeoning surveillance state. Now, as I mentioned, she will be talking with Max Brooks, who's also a fellow at the Atlantic Council's Brent Scowcroft Center for Strategy and Security. Now let's welcome Annie Jacobsen and Max Brooks.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for zooming in. I confess that I just read Annie's book, or I listened to it, and it's an amazing read. But I'm gonna tell you what it's about. Annie, I want you to jump in and just give us just a quick overview of what awesomeness lies within these pages.
Well, first of all, thanks to the Commonwealth Club for having us, and Max for having this conversation. I am a reader and fan of your work, and look forward to talking about some really interesting things that are affecting all of us today. And the story of First Platoon, while it is set in Afghanistan and tells the story of a group of very young soldiers whose deployment to Afghanistan ends abruptly in catastrophe and tragedy. It also tells the story about the Defense Department's quest to build the most powerful biometric database in the world in order to tag, track, and locate people, and here's the rub, before they commit a crime. And that's why I think this story is just as important today as it was in 2012 when the boys went through what they went through.
Now, for those of us who are not award-winning Los Angeles Times authors, what the hell is biometrics? Just give us a quick rundown. What are we talking about here?
And you know, that was the very first question I asked when I first learned about this. Biometrics, human measurements. So the most obvious ones are fingerprints, iris scans, facial images, and DNA.